Like, this person's had 2 #1 singles. He's had 7 top 10s. I was just talking about top 10s.
Oh.
And he's had like a fair few headline tours up and down the country. And he's sold like over 1 million records. And I ain't including the others as well. Tinchy, what's happening?
What's happening?
Obviously, you got like a lot of young fans. So like, do you feel pressure being a role model?
You know what? I won't say pressure. There's a thing of like, I guess it comes with it. I didn't ever like plan to be like, I guess, you know, a role model, but it comes with it. I do things where younger people kind of look up to you, and you got to be careful because you are inspirational to a lot of people's day-to-day style and life. But at the same time, I got to do me. So, you know, but I keep that in mind because I got younger like family as well, and I just check what I say and what I do sometimes.
How do you describe yourself? How would you describe yourself?
I don't like bigging up myself like that, but I'll say like overall, like I'll say entrepreneur. That's what I like to call myself, because I like to be like, I'm someone who I always think big, man. I always dream big, and I'm grateful dude, but every little thing I feel like I can do more, I can achieve more, and like I'll never like settle for less. At the same time, you gotta be humble and just be yourself. That's why I'm always by myself, and not by myself, but I'm always being myself. And it's a thing like people find it hard to be. Just be like original, be yourself, because there's only one of you. So trying to be something else is harder than being yourself. That's how I think.
Okay, like 2009, I remember you gave me the call saying, yep, Spy, we're going on tour.
Yes.
Pack your bags, we're gone for 30 days.
Yep.
Like, I remember the first queue. I remember the queue was so long, it bent around the corner twice.
Yeah.
Like, when we pulled up to do sound check, how did that feel? Or do you know what? How did it feel like the moments before jumping on the stage?
You know what? When we first pulled up, like when the queue was bending around the corner like Beckham, it was a bit like, you know what I mean? It was a bit like thinking, whoa, all these people here for like me, and it's weird feeling, because when you're going on that stage, obviously you're like pumped up, ready, but you're, I guess, like a bit anxious a bit. You're thinking, how's this gonna go? How they gonna take me? Although they're there for you, but I think, am I gonna get every lyric right, all the words? And then I think, you know what? It's live, it's real life. If you try and mess up one thing, then it is what it is. But then the people I look up to and respect, they don't do no messing up on stage. So I was happy, but I was thinking, whoa, like I've sold out. Headline the first tour, it's crazy. Loved it.
Just before midnight.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, maybe like the #1 song or something, Never Leave You. Like, how did it feel?
It felt like #1 was the first #1 I had, and it didn't feel real. I remember when I got the phone call and I was like Tinch, like, yo, so I'm like, for real? I'm like, nah, someone's joking. Like, me, I'm just from Bo. Like, #1. We don't dream of having top 100, top 40, and I've got a #1 song. So it didn't feel real, but I feel like I've been living in a dream, and I ain't trying to come back from it, man. I took my suitcase to that dream, and I ain't coming back.
You're not coming back?
Nah.
What's your inspiration to make music?
It's just my day-to-day life, you know, day-to-day, everything like I go through, like I guess like life, relationships, family, friends, music, and just seeing other things that's happening around us. But the most important thing for me is like, say, if I wake up today, I might just hear something that I relate to, or even like watching telly, little things you never understand. You might, just this interview here, I might be inspired. Talking to you, I might go thinking, you know what, you just reminded me of something, and go write a song, something off it about it. So I'm inspired by every little thing, man. You
just reminded me of Tings In Boots. Tell me the story about Tings In Boots.
It was interesting with Tings In Boots. It's a crazy thing, because I remember when Rapid had the beat and we went in the studio. I was like, okay, like, what are we gonna say on this? And when I've done that, and then somehow that Tings In Boots was a lyric where, I guess, a reload bar in it. So when we was doing it, I was thinking, who's gonna say this? Who's gonna say what? And then we wrote like them days where when you're recording a track where I knew what bars were, obviously like 8 bar, 16 bar, but I feel like, I think I was the first tune we might have kind of recorded properly, as in together anyway, as a crew. We've been studio loads of time before that, but that was like the first main one, yeah.
And the people that weren't on the tune was not up for bunking that day. The people that weren't on the tune, I think they missed out because they didn't bunk school.
Dirt didn't want to bunk off school because Dirt was being a good dude.
It's
good to be good. Yeah,
it's good to be good.
It's good to be good, but I think some of us that was on the track, because that's exactly what it was. Like with Ross Squad, we was gonna do like a couple of tracks in the studio, and then he was like, yo, we got school. I'm like, nah, I'm bunking, man. I'm kind of record the music. I'm bunking, but some people didn't, and they weren't on Tings In Boots. But then we done another one, I think, Raw to the Core.
I remember that.
So it was like, okay, and then that's how it went down. But that was good times. But don't bunk school, go to school.
Right, Da Vinci, Something About Your Smile.
Yes.
When you made that was like a summer hit. Everywhere you go, you island hop. That's playing everywhere.
Yeah.
You go to Iron Up or Maximum's playing it. Reload. It's just.
Shout out to Maxi.
It was a massive, massive tune, man. So like, did you ever like do any festival circuits with that?
With something about it smart, I done more like say raves, couple clubs, and I was thinking, you know what? Da Vinci was someone who, when we first started working together, was like a whole new sound. You know what I mean? I done Breakaway with him, I done something about it smart. On that album, he done quite a bit on there, and felt like a new sound. I always find something and then it connects, and then I felt like, you know what? This song's something where I didn't expect what I got from it. Everyone was loving it. Like, obviously the girls are like, yo, I'm liking this, and I ain't gonna lie. See, when you make a track and girls like it, just know you got something, because that's how it goes. You see girls, when they got the power, the boys follow the girls. So when girls like something, man, them are following.
So when you're in your car or you're at home, what kind of music do you listen to just chill out to?
I'm quite open with it. It can be like, I guess, a lot of, rap. I listen to a lot of my own music, and anyone who says they don't, they're lying, man. I listen to a lot of music where you might never hear because you're in the studio all the time, and I like Afro beats. I like house. What's in my car right now is still Boy in the Corner.
Boy in the Corner.
Boy in the Corner,
right
that album. Right now. That's what's playing right now. So that has travelled
from like all of the cars.
Yeah. All of the cars. All the way. Like, I've got the album. He gave me one when it first came out free. I still got that one. I bought some, and I bought it again the other day on my phone, and just one of them things where it reminds you of stuff, man. So yeah, big up everyone who's got some. Not many people can make like classic albums like that. My man's ahead of his time, you know what I mean? Beats he was making then, 2003, it's like people are just making it now.
Why has Tinchy Stryder never done a tune with Dizzee Rascal?
Why have I never done a tune with Dizzee Rascal? That's a question for Dizzee. It's weird. We was talking about this the other day, as in like, we chill, but we don't really speak about music like that, because we do that so we've known each other, so it don't always have to be music. But yeah, I'd like to do a tune with Dizzee one day, you know? When he's ready, I'm ready.
Do you know what? Speaking about that, like, how did it feel to have someone like Wiley and Dizzee Rascal to just go to and talk to for advice?
It's crazy, especially with the Wiley one, because with Dizzee, I guess we all grew up in the same era, and he's only, a year or two older than me, a couple years older than me, so it was like, I guess, someone you see day to day. But with Wiley, it's something like, oh, I listen to him on radio, I don't ever see him, and then sometimes he walks past, like, yo, look at his trainers, look at them crepes, look at them bubbles. And then one day he rang me, I'm like, nah, this ain't Wiley. And I'm like, yeah, I like what you're saying, and he done the Wiley stuff. I'm like, yo, what's happening, Will? And then I went studio. I remember I was even like, obviously, I don't advise anyone to do this, like young people, but I kind of did miss a day of school to go studio.
How do you stay sharp? Like, when it comes to lyrics, how do you stay sharp?
How do I stay sharp? I guess I kind of train. See how the footballers, they train every day.
Yeah.
I train. I go, I just put on a beat, I just have fun with it. But have good people around you, man. Like people who ain't afraid to tell you, yo, I don't really think that's cool, or I like this. And there's a lot of young energy around me all the time, and people I just chill with. Big up Opium. Opium's bars. He's got bars, and sometimes I just link Opium, and he's like, whoa, Tinch, how you saying that? You're making me want to change this and write that. And then he doesn't know at the same time I might be bouncing ideas of him. With everyone I chill with, like all my people, like Dirt, all the squad, Rapid, Roach, everyone, Lusion. It's just always staying on point, man. You have to have that energy around you.
Okay, cool. Someone just tweeted in and said, ask Tinchy, does he keep his ear to the ground and listen to the grime scene? And is there anyone that he's feeling at the moment?
You know who I really, really like? Like, I like Lil Nasty a lot.
Okay.
I like Lil Nasty. I heard a couple things he done with Rapid and, you know what I mean, Fire. Like, there's a few people that I've always hearing and they got something different about them. So yeah, I'm liking a few people, but there ain't nothing that sprung out to me like, say, the days when you had like the Kanos, the Dizzies, and I ain't really heard none of that for a minute.
This or that.
This or that. Okay.
I say two things.
Yeah.
All you got to do is just pick one.
You say two things, I'll pick one.
Yeah.
All right. This or that.
Rihanna or Kim K?
Rihanna.
I'll bring you flowers in the pouring rain or sweet like chocolate?
I'll bring you flowers.
Where's the rest?
In pouring rain.
New pair of shades or new crepes?
Crepes.
Dappy solo or Dappy with N-dubs?
Oof, that's a hard one. I like N-dubs a lot, but Dappy solo.
KFC, 2-piece meal, leg and thigh, or wings and wedges from Domino's.
Whoa, Chicken George.
Chicken George.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Yeah, KFC, obviously. I'm riding, man, for Colonel and all that.